What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Career Backups Podcast. As always, I am your host, Joey Bowser, and with me is Scott Ackenrip.
Hey, fellas.
And Zach Clark.
How's it going?
We are back for another exciting episode.
Yeah, it's going to be super exciting. I love our topics.
I think we got great three topics.
I think it's one of our strongest ever.
Definitely no repeats.
Our strongest slate. Yeah, definitely no repeats.
Hard to get worse.
Whoops. Sometimes you fuck up, it happens.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, we've been doing this. This is our 26th episode.
It's true.
We've been doing it for a while now.
We're pretty much like grizzly vets.
Yeah, just like Sue.
I have a beard.
I have a beard. You do have a pretty good beard for you.
I was going to, I shaved last week and I was going to keep my mustache just to look like a pedophile and make our buddy Phil Chicken Fingers Tenders, whatever the fuck his name is.
He
happy.
hasn't commented.
He didn't watch.
Pussy.
He's a bitch.
He backed down.
Yeah. I guarantee you he listened. He's just like, oh, those guys are going to fight me.
Yeah.
I was going to shave for Jed's wedding. I was getting ready to shave. Glad that didn't have to happen.
Womp, womp, womp.
What about you, Zach? You going to grow a nice long beard? I can see you.
My girlfriend does want me to grow more of a beard, but I'm not a fan. I don't like it.
I think you should do it.
I think you should do it because I
Yeah.
want to see you with like a
Yeah,
beard.
so do I. I actually think you look good with
No
a
shave
beard.
November because then you will rock the shit out of it at the Turkey Bowl.
Oh, grizzled beers for the turkey bowl. I like it.
Mine won't be
will you do
grizzled.
it?
I never
Will you do it
shave
for
in
November?
November.
You never shave November.
Yeah.
I'll do no shave
You
November.
just got to remember for Skylar, it's more like patchy November.
Yes, exactly.
Can you trim or is it no? No.
No, you're supposed to not
I've
shave
never
anyway.
done it.
No shave November.
You're not supposed to touch a razor to your face.
For the Turkey Bowl. I will do it for the Turkey Bowl.
Okay.
All right. We'll have lots of pictures.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to shave between now and then, so.
Cheater.
If I get hurt, I'm just gonna make the Turkey Bowl go live and stream it for everybody.
That's a
for all of
great
our
idea,
fans.
yeah.
Career backups
There's like,
turkey bowl.
it's definitely gonna happen that I'm gonna get hurt. We know it's gonna happen.
When I was ordering the t-shirts, I was debating making team uniforms. Throwing it out there. I saw it. I was like, I could make beanies. I was like going all out. They had socks.
So,
I may or may not have ordered a quarterback sleeve. Like a
You're not
little
even the
thing.
quarterback.
It doesn't matter. I'm
in
thinking
case.
we need plays, and I'm thinking about holding tryouts this year.
I have a play sleeve.
Well, that's what I may or may not have ordered.
We'll put him and our quarterback at the same time so they don't know.
You didn't
Yeah.
know I had that? I've had it the last 2 years. I yell
I've
out
been
numbers at
hurt.
random.
You do so
To
much
give
at
a little
random.
context to our back enders, we
Okay.
are part of a very competitive Turkey Bowl every Thanksgiving.
And we're not
I
saying
use
we're
the term competitive loosely.
8 a.m. every Thanksgiving.
we're
there.
competitive in doing it, but not the other team.
Yeah, it's just
It's
domination.
just us.
Yeah, it's really they hold no threat. Although Mike has been dieting, and his goal is to get down to a weight by the Turkey Bowl because he wants to play this year. Like he wants to compete.
It does not matter what Mike does. I will be in his head by the end of the first quarter.
The thing with Mike, if he gets better shape, that's going to help him. He's just got to remember that he doesn't need to be the quarterback.
If he's not the quarterback, we're in a
Then
little
we might
trouble.
lose.
I can literally trash talk him into saying, okay, guys, I'm going to be the quarterback now.
That is 100% accurate.
But for any back enders, it's open. You're allowed to come.
They can't play, but they can come.
Yeah, they
You
can
can
watch
come-
us and cheer.
Yeah, wear your shirts, cheer us on.
We're going to get towels made. There'll be like two people.
There's a trophy up for grabs
There
here.
are. There
There's
are
a
trophies.
trophy. Nothing would make me happier than if we had a trophy for our studio this year, right there.
For all the fans to see.
That's the most awkward spot, too. Like, somebody would walk in and like, why the hell did you hang it?
Why is it in that?
Don't ask
Don't,
questions.
it's just- don't worry about it. You know what? Never mind.
It's my most prized possession.
You hit those buttons so well.
Oh,
I'm getting better at it.
Speaking of how well you do things, what's your topic today?
Well, guys,
He does not come up with topics well.
Dude, I tried to give him some credit. He
this
had a
was
good
not
one.
a bad one.
This was one of your best.
That's why I
Yeah.
set him up with a nice.
So I was thinking about it, and I want to know what your favorite month out of the year is.
How did this come up?
I listen to I used to listen to Mike and Mike a lot, and every year around like March Madness, the draft and things, they always talk about what's the best sports month of the year. There's only one month of the year that really every sport is active. It's May, because the NFL draft, but the playoffs for NBA and NHL are there, and
Baseball
baseball's just
Yeah,
getting
baseball's
started.
starting.
Yeah, and then the NFL draft. So they always talk about, is it May, or is it like or is it the Super Bowl month? things like that. So anyway, it just got me thinking,
What is just the best month?
what's
in
the best
general?
month? What's a month that you, when it hits, you're like, this is a good month? I don't know if you have that reaction to any month, but
As long as it's not like January or February, I'm usually okay by the months.
yeah.
No offense to your birth month, Joe, but
It's all right.
it's a cold.
Honestly, my birthday's not that great. It's so close to Christmas. I generally don't get birthday presents. They just fall into the Christmas category.
Yep.
So my birthday is usually just very cold. So yeah, I'm fine with January being thrown out.
You're
The
probably,
NFL playoffs are going on though.
That does help, but it's also
And I
very
love
cold.
the NFL playoffs.
yeah, those are awesome. but-
I'd still think January is probably better than like say like June. The
oh,
fuck.
shut the fuck up.
Sorry, buddy.
Joey, you don't even like your birth month enough to have your actual birthday party in January.
Yeah, it was always in August,
Always.
which happens to be the best month of the year. No, I'm just
way,
kidding.
way too hot. August is way too hot. What's your least
You're
favorite
not
month?
Ooh,
Like which one did you like? Which one did you eliminate first?
July.
Really?
It's too close to the NFL season, but it's not here yet. All we get is some training camp. It's hotter than fucking balls out the entire time. It just feels like you're waiting for July to be over, to be honest.
I would
with
say August for most of the same reasons.
you.
I would say February. It's usually still too cold or I'm happy. It has 2 dumb holidays in it, and there's just nothing good about it.
Valentine's Day.
And Groundhog's Day.
I really thought you were going Martin Luther King.
Whoa! The dumbest holiday ever.
Groundhog's Day. Zach.
Ooh.
Groundhog's Day.
Kevin likes October. He literally texted me to tell me that.
He said he liked October, and he told me July 4th is in July. So that is one of my favorite holidays. I'll give him that. But just the overall month, not great.
Sue's family does a family softball game on the 4th of July, so it's kind of climbed up my ladder a little bit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Big fan of that.
I feel like you really shine in a softball game.
yeah.
It's funny. I would say 4th of July, one of my least favorite months. So I'm with you too.
Yeah.
I don't really like July 4th.
The 4th of July is one of your least
Yeah, I
favorite
meant to say
months.
least favorite holidays, but
Yeah.
it's always on random days. That's why I don't like July 4th.
That does suck.
Yeah. Like it was
Yeah.
on a Wednesday this
Sue
year.
said you do not shine. He doesn't shine in the Turkey Bowl either. Don't
She was
worry.
pregnant the last time. She doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about. She had this big excuse like, "Oh, I can't get hurt. I'm
Carrying
11
a
month-
child.
11. I'm 8 months pregnant."
I'm 11 months pregnant. Like what?
There's something wrong with that baby if she's 11 months pregnant. But anyway, so yeah, July is for me. Joey, what'd you say is your least favorite month?
February.
February. But the Super Bowl's in February.
That does
one
really
of my
help.
favorite days of the year.
And that really helps the beginning of February. But then there's just a bunch of shit.
There's nothing after it.
Yeah, like the Super Bowl's usually like the 3rd or the 4th, and then nothing.
Good point.
The one thing about January, it flies by because like it's the new year and everyone's like, "Oh, here we go, new one." Next thing you know, it's like February.
True.
Plus, it has the playoff football, so I'll give it that. It has more than just one game. And the Super Bowl isn't always the best game of the year, so
Good point. If the Super Bowl sucks, that only day in February that you look forward to is done.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a good choice.
So I eliminated instantly like the super hot months
Mm-hmm.
and the super cold months. So
does that include December?
No. December, honestly, December's
Lately,
recently.
it hasn't been very cold, but
No.
I was curious because it is like a
So
cold.
I went with November.
The Turkey Bowl, obviously.
Turkey
There's
Bowl.
so much that happens in November that is awesome. Turkey Bowl.
Yeah.
Then you go to Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah.
3 days later, first day of rifle season. I know you guys don't get into that, but it's huge
But
for me and my
I know
family.
it's a holiday for people.
You
I understand
skipped
that, yeah.
Black Friday.
Black Friday. You're hunting in November, and it's cool, but it's not frigid.
In the heart of the NFL season.
Yep.
Perfect hoodie weather.
Yep.
Yeah.
You get to not shave.
The only complaint I have is no baseball.
Anything.
There's no baseball, so I have a complaint about that.
Yeah. 'cause
But,
that's
hey,
big for you.
You can't get them all, so
Yeah, I
It's-
mean, you're not going to get them all.
it still passes for me. November, my favorite month.
I like it.
That's a good one. What about you, Zach?
November was a close second. August was up there because it's my birthday,
Yeah.
obviously. December was right there because Christmas, the holiday season's great. I love the holiday season. My family does a lot for the holidays.
Holiday's awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
holidays are great.
And you have that whole week from Christmas to November or to New Year's,
Year's.
that you literally do nothing. Like it's great.
Yeah.
You're just off. But the more I thought about it, September.
September. This is why I let Zach go first because I was pretty sure he was going to say September.
Yeah. Because
Wake me up when September ends.
yeah. I think you guys know that my life revolves heavily around football.
It's a big part of it.
It is a big part of it.
We almost always have a draft.
It's the
Dicks
yes.
and football. Two things his life
The-
revolves around.
That's it. Yeah. We either have one or two drafts in September. I just look for it's the only time of the year that I start thinking, man, like it's just every day, like something's going on. I don't know. I just love it. For me, it was September.
9/11.
Never forget. But no, it's the only time of the year that I literally am thinking like, man, this is awesome. Like this is a great time of the year. And I'm thinking that in December too, but
Yeah.
I did go a little bit different. I thought everyone would pick the holidays, honestly.
Well, December is Christmas, but like, other than Christmas,
You're just waiting.
You're
for
just
Christmas
waiting
the
for
whole time?
Christmas.
You're waiting for Christmas.
Yeah.
you're waiting for Christmas and you're spending a bunch of money.
But like the whole time September's going on, it's the beginning of the fall. I love the fall season. So it's the beginning of that. You have that going on all the
You
time.
are a basic white girl.
I don't deny it.
I'm just saying.
But yeah, September's my pick.
This is why I let you go first, because September is also my pick.
Oh, there you go.
For essentially the same reasons. We usually have a draft. It's the start of football season. Fall shit starts to come out. You usually can get pumpkin spice a little early, but by September you get the pumpkin spice. And then almost always a big video game comes out in September. And I always take a week vacation usually for a game, and it ends up usually falling in September. I on vacation right now to play Spider-Man.
And move into your home.
Well, yeah, I do that at times, too.
secondary Skyline.
Now that also does help September, because now like this year September was a little more exciting because I moved into a house.
True.
But I like the September.
Yep. November, very good pick.
Though this has been
I love all the picks.
this has been a very hot September. Usually I like September because that's when it starts to cool off.
Mhm.
It's been hot this September.
But I was
Hot and wet.
yeah,
I
hot
was
and
thinking
wet.
about it. September's like halfway over already.
Yeah.
And it's like shit. It feels to me it just started. I don't know, but the Turkey Bowl,
Turkey.
probably my ultimate,
Yeah.
the best day of the
You know
year.
what? I didn't think about when I was, because for me it was between September and November. I kind of forgot about the Turkey Bowl, but yeah,
I don't know how I've already game planned.
yeah, that was a mistake on my part.
I
I've
started
been-
doing sprints every night.
Yeah, I do 40-yard gassers. 20 of them every night.
Every night.
And then would December be third? You think?
Erica said you only take vacation in September because you forget to take it the rest of the year.
I mean, that's not entirely unaccurate.
He also told me he does it because he can avoid taking it the same time as you do.
Yeah, I thought that was a little rude. If I was your boyfriend, I wouldn't do that.
I
but-
give her 5 of my vacation days, and the other 5 are mine.
You give
We have a system.
you give her
It works out. But yeah, so would
boy. I like
December
it.
be third? You think?
Wait, well, what would your top three
I would probably
be?
put, I'd go September 2nd, and I would probably put, I'm going to put June 3rd just because I like that month because I'm partial to it because I was born there, and then put December.
Yeah, okay.
I like it.
What else happens in June though? That's the only thing.
Yeah. What
Is there anything other
I
than
mean,
baseball?
baseball?
I coach
Yeah.
a lot of baseball in June,
Oh, that's true.
so
That's a good
it's a busy month for me. Racing's going and everything. It's a
What
good
month's
time.
usually the open day?
Opening day? April.
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 All right. Nothing else
Beginning of
happens
April.
in April though.
No.
That doesn't help.
Easter, but you don't.
Well,
I don't like
yeah.
this. The spring just seems rainy and muggy and just gross to me. I don't like spring.
And you have Easter, but is Easter even really a holiday?
Erica's trolling you right now, and I love it.
She is. Hey, you got one. I needed one. I like that topic a lot, though, Zach. Very off the wall.
It was a little short, but I liked it.
Oh,
Good
well.
discussion.
I think Joey's is going to drag, though.
Drag. That makes it sound.
I'm
weird.
sorry.
Yeah.
It's going to be long.
It's like, oh, that hurts there, buddy.
All right.
Hello. Do you want to play a game?
So, guys, we're gonna play a game. Do you want game number 1 or game number 2?
Number 1.
Game number 1. Zach, you cool with game number 1?
I'm cool with
You
it.
wanna call
Skylar
an
gets the
audible?
pick. He swept me last week.
So, Skylar, you get to go first. This is a Who Am I with a fictional character. Your first clue. I've been in movies, TV shows, cartoons, you name it. I've probably shown up.
Spider-Man.
No.
Son of a bitch. That was my guess.
I considered Spider-Man, but I was like, nah, it's way too easy. Can't do things that relevant.
Scooby Doo.
No.
Mute the screen because Kern's going to make me laugh. Harriet Tubman. She's very fictional. Please close the screen.
They're cheating like when
The screen's going away for
Ethan
this
Elton.
game.
Your next clue. I've been good and evil.
Venom.
No.
That was my guess. Pass.
My place of living is pretty far from Pennsylvania.
So it's not Punksy Phil.
Oh man, I should have done Punksy Phil. I
I
fucked
know.
up.
Yogi Bear.
Pretty far, pretty far from Pennsylvania. Tony the Tiger.
I'm almost always married when I'm in a product.
Popeye.
No.
Pass.
I've been betrayed by many actors, including Tim Allen.
Santa Claus.
Motherfucker.
Santa Claus.
You keep getting them. As soon as you said that, I'm like, God damn it.
I still think it's Harriet Tubman.
Did anybody get it?
No.
No. Yes.
Okay.
I should have.
one. I
That was
liked
a good
it.
one. I should have went with the other hint. I was afraid. I went with the Tim Allen one. That was a mistake. I
Tim Allen
apologize.
gave it away. Wait, as soon as
Yeah.
you
What
was
said
the other
that-
one?
I was writing down hints, but I didn't really do it in order, and I ended up kind of missing one. But the next one technically could have been. I really like my facial hair.
I'd have probably gotten it.
Yeah, I think it's. I think
would've-
it's close.
I would have
would've-
gone Abe Lincoln.
I was
Hey,
thinking
Blanca.
Harriet.
What, the fiction.
I was thinking Paul Bunyan was a possibility.
And then your last hint would have been, my best friends are all deer.
Or Munchkins.
Munchkins. Or Munchkins.
That was a quick one.
You did good. You got it on
Tim
Tim.
Allen.
Tim Allen.
Tim Allen gave it away. As soon as he said it, I was like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. You've got to try to give me some of the good ones,
I'm
dude.
sorry. I should have done like
Did it earlier.
I should have did Vince Vaughn was my brother once. I almost did that instead, but
That would have been great. That would have been a much better one.
yeah. But we were getting close to the end there, and I tried to make them.
I would have liked if you did who's the actor that played Bad Santa?
Billy Bob. Thornton.
Yeah. That would have really thrown us off.
Yeah, that's probably true. Like I said, maybe I try to get a little easier.
A little bit of foreshadowing. Billy Bob Thornton might come up later.
Boom, 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 boom.
So speaking of actors, we did a topic one time where we casted Batman. Everybody seemed to like it. We got a lot of feedback. We had to pull up. People voted on it. I was like, what could we recast? That would be fun. And I was like, we could do superheroes. We talk about superheroes a decent amount. So let's fucking recast the original Star Wars.
Love it.
Let's just see.
What characters?
What characters? Zach, you got your list of characters on?
I got
here? 'Cause
mine.
I had my game up.
So I recasted Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, Princess Leia, Obi-Wan, Darth Vader, the Emperor. That is a character in the first one. Sorry, my memory's a little.
He's
rough.
not in the.
He's not in the
first.
he's
one.
not in the New Hope,
He didn't
but-
say. He meant the original trilogy.
Okay, all
So-
right. Well, then the
Yeah,
Emperor
'cause
and
Boba's
Boba
not
Fett.
technically into the.
No, he's
First
not.
one either.
Okay, and
I'm sure
Boba
it
Fett.
does.
I think we got all the
Yes.
major ones. Was
I
there
think we
any
got-
of that? I don't think we're
I
forgetting
don't think
anything.
we missed. Like we could have did Lando.
Yeah, but
But Childish Gambino nailed it.
That's what I mean.
So-
If we do Lando, it's just got to be Gambino. So it moves
Yeah.
on.
you don't want to do any of the droids because.
Yeah, that's weird because you're just doing voices. Like you could like same with Jabba. You could do
Well,
Jabba.
Jabba was the only one that came to mind.
Jabba.
but
Yeah,
and
Chewbacca,
Chewbacca.
but again, you're just doing voices. Even Vader's kind of like on the line. 'Cause-
I just feel like we had to have Vader. There.
yeah, I agree.
Same with Boba.
Yeah, I was unsure on Boba. You wanted to do it, which makes me
I
excited.
just like Boba, so I wanted.
Do you want to start with the minor characters first? Leave the big ones.
Sure.
Let's start with Boba then.
Okay. For Boba Fett, I casted the one and only. Probably not even gonna know his name. Anthony Mackie.
Anthony Mackie.
Birdman. Or not Birdman. Falcon.
There you go.
Yeah.
Falcon.
Birdman.
He was in
Birdman.
Iron Man.
Michael Keaton.
He was in the Hurt Locker.
That's right. That's
Yep.
right.
I like
I
him.
love him.
Good actor.
Funny.
He's funny. I don't really I didn't pick him for the funny. I just think he could be an
Because
assassin.
Boba doesn't really
I have
talk much.
The funniest story about him. I told it on the other podcast we don't talk about, but I gotta tell it because it's. Do you remember it, Joey?
No, I don't.
So it's hilarious. So when he was first in, what was the first Superman or superhero movie he was in? Was it one of the Iron Man,
Probably Iron Man.
or was it? No, it was Captain
No, it was
America.
Cap. It
It was
would have been Winter, Soldier.
Winter Soldier was the first one he's in. So anyway, they had posters made of him and everything, and he was back visiting his mom and walked into a Michael's, whatever that store is, Michael's store, and he sees a poster of himself. He's like, "Holy shit, that's me!" And he thinks like, "I'll do something cool. I'll get these out and I'll autograph them all for people." So like they get an
That's-
autographed Anthony Mackie poster of Falcon. The owner of Michael's didn't think that was so cool. They didn't know who he was. And I guess the picture didn't like prove that it was him. So he ended up having to buy all of those posters.
No, this is me.
Like, no,
That's
I'm
me.
doing a
Yeah,
nice
right.
thing.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
You're a Hollywood actor.
Yeah, you're buying all these. So he ended up buying them all.
I bet you he was a white manager.
That's funny. But I just thought funny story about him.
No, that's a really good.
I
story.
really like Anthony Mackie.
Yeah.
I mean, in reality, I just want to pick somebody I liked because it's Boba Fett. They don't see them. He doesn't talk. He
Yeah,
doesn't have to do anything.
Yeah.
he's just there. It's funny that you went with Anthony Mackie because I also went with somebody from a Marvel movie, and I went with a man who never got to wear a suit, Terrence Howard, the one who I think you were thinking of when you said about Iron Man. I went with Terrence Howard. I was like, you know what? He always wanted to wear that suit. Never got a
I
chance.
said Iron Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Terrence Howard.
That's not the guy I was thinking.
I know,
of,
but that's
yeah.
the movie. But then as soon as you said that, I was like, well, that's funny because for me, I picked Terrence Howard because I was like, he finally gets to wear a suit.
you needed a black guy.
We all picked black guys for this.
Oh,
I like Terrence Howard though. He did
Everybody.
good in Iron Man.
yeah, I liked him a lot too. I wish he wouldn't have fought with them and got to keep playing the role. Though I mean, Don Cheadle does fine in the role. So
So my pick, I don't even know how to say his name, but you'll know him if I show you a picture of him. But it's Chiwetel Ejiofor.
That's the guy that was in the
12 Days a Slave. Yeah. But what else?
What?
He's in
Show
that
me his
movie.
picture.
I'll show you.
now Skyler's like, oh, I'm
I
less
was gonna say
confident.
something, and now I'm like, I
Skyler's
don't
like,
know
now
if
all of a
that's him.
sudden I'm kind of changing my opinion.
You got to hurry up here, though.
Yeah, I'm coming. This dude.
Oh yeah, he was in Four Brothers.
Yeah.
He was Victor Swede.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Victor Swede.
With Ben Affleck.
I just think he's a good actor.
Wasn't that Ben Affleck?
Mark Wahlberg.
Four Brothers.
Four
What am I-
Brothers.
oh, I'm thinking of The Town. My apologies.
I don't know if he was in that. Was he in that?
I don't know.
I think he has
I
a
just
cool.
got the
I think he
message.
has a cool voice, and that's really all Boba Fett gets.
Yeah,
to-
and if Disney remade the original trilogy, they'd probably make Boba speak. So
Yeah.
He doesn't do anything.
they'd find a way. Like, we need to sell the toys.
Interesting. We all went black actors.
Interesting.
All right, who's up next?
Go ahead, Joe. Do the Emperor.
Do the Emperor. All right. Emperor is one of the ones I forgot that we were doing, so give me a second here.
Zach, do the Emperor.
I went with Ed Harris. Do you guys know who Ed Harris is?
That's a good one.
Yeah, he was the he was in The Rock. He was the general in The Rock with Sean Connery.
Yep. He's a very good bad guy.
Very good.
And that's what you need is a good bad guy and an old bald guy, basically. I don't know. He just fit the role for me perfectly. So and he every time he's a bad guy, I'd like believe he's really a bad dude.
Like, he's a bad mother.
Yeah.
He was in National Treasure.
Yeah. Yeah,
He was a bad guy in that one. Wasn't
I think he's always a bad guy.
Or was he the bad guy, or was he? He was no. He
He
was
was in the Truman Show. I forgot
yeah.
about him in that.
Oh, yeah.
he was the dude that was. He was in the second National Treasure.
Was
Yeah,
he?
Yeah. He was the secret. He was the special
I
agent.
think I only ever seen it once.
Yeah. But
Ed Harris, I like it though.
who'd you pick?
I'm gonna go with Sir Ian McKellen.
He's like dead almost. He looks
Well,
rough.
if you think about what they have the Emperor do in the original trilogy,
Yeah.
it's pretty much just sit in a chair and sound really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
And like when he plays Magneto, he's intimidating as fuck, despite being
Something.
old as fuck.
Yeah, he is.
Something dark
Plus, I just love Ian McKellen, so I figured he can play a bad guy. Why not put him in a role like the Emperor?
No, I like it.
I like it.
I thought about using him. I went with, and I hate this pick, but I needed to use somebody who was old.
I literally
And
Googled
bald.
actors in their 60s.
I went even older when I did this one and went 80s.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. This is like
Michael Caine.
Michael Caine.
Yeah.
That's good though. That's like the same thought process I have.
Yeah.
Old guy who just sounds cool
Yeah.
and works as intimidating. Yeah.
He's British, so he could do weird things. with
Yeah,
his
he can do
voice.
weird things. And like totally, I could see him with the long robe on.
Yeah,
I like Michael
pulled down
Caine.
over his head so you couldn't really see
Oh,
it.
yeah. He'd be really good.
Yeah, Alfred.
Did you ever look up?
I didn't know
yeah.
who it was.
I can see.
I can't believe you didn't know Michael Caine was.
Yeah, that's crazy. Accidentally calls Luke Bruce.
Bruce. Shit.
Fuck, wrong movie, guys.
Joey,
It's good.
who do you have for Vader? I guess
Yeah. I'd go Vader.
because you don't really see him.
Yeah, you
much.
don't really see him. So I wanted to go like decent size kind of guy who can be intimidating, doesn't have to say too much or be that great of an actor. So I went Dave Bautista.
Oh, wow.
Give me some context there. The name sounds familiar, but
He's
the-
Drax in Guardians.
Yeah. The
Oh.
jacked motherfucker.
Yeah, he's Drax in
He
Guardians.
used to be Bautista. He used to be the wrestler Bautista.
yeah.
Yeah, Batista. I think his acting chops got better in Guardians too. And Vader doesn't have to do too much. Plus, he has the intimidating size.
True.
Yeah, so I went Bautista.
Interesting.
He's very intimidating.
He's intimidating, which
Is he supposed to?
essentially-
Is that what he's supposed to be? Like physically intimidating? I always thought it was more like a mental.
Well, I didn't.
intimidation.
Well, when you talk about recasting Vader, you have to talk about two different actors. You either talk about James Earl Jones or the guy who actually was in the Vader suit. So I kind of
Yeah.
just mixed them and went with found somebody with good size. But you could just do a voice because that's how they did it in the original. So
True.
I went by age. I was like, this guy's gonna be old enough to be
Luke's father.
Luke's father.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I went with, and I don't like this pick either. I don't like my lower picks. I'd like my main characters,
Yeah.
but the minor characters. Jason Isaacs.
Show us a picture.
Okay.
Yeah, that one doesn't ring
I'll
a
show
bell.
you a picture, but he was the dude that killed Heath Ledger in The Patriot.
I don't watch
movie.
the Patriot.
Yeah, I've seen The Patriot, but that was a long time ago.
Oh,
Oh, okay. He looks familiar.
I like that guy.
I like him. I don't
He
know
could
if
be
he'd be a
Vader.
good Vader. And that's the thing. Like Vader, what does Vader have to do? I mean,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. I mean, his voice is mildly alternated anyway, and nowadays they'd probably do it even more.
yeah, exactly. Like look at what they did to oh shit, Tom Hardy.
Shit.
Tom Hardy
and
with Bane.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I went size. What about you, Zach? Who'd you go?
So I was thinking about a guy that needs to be intimidating. I'm more mentally intimidating, and a guy that I would not want to fuck with, even though like physically he's not. But James Spader. Do you guys know who James Spader is?
yes and no.
He's the guy from The Office that takes over. He was Ultron in Avengers: Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
guy.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that
went
makes
with
sense
him.
going all voice. Yeah.
All voice. He had the way he speaks in
Oh,
those
yeah.
is like, holy shit. I don't know. To me, it was just like I needed somebody that sounded.
Intimidating. No, I think
Intimidating.
Spader, he was awesome as Ultron.
Yeah,
I think you could
I
do
thought he
Spader.
did for a role that was literally him talking. He was
Yeah.
never acting at all. I thought he killed it.
No, and that's essentially what they did in the original trilogy anyway. So I like that pick.
Yeah, and I figured, like you said, they could just put anybody in the suit.
Yeah, they'll just find somebody big. To put
So
in
like
the
for
suit.
speaking parts, James Spader. Why
No,
not?
that's a good one. I like that.
Yeah.
Who you want to do next?
Who you got for Leia?
Jessica Chastain.
Okay. Don't like that one.
Okay,
No
cool. I'll
offense.
change it.
No, you don't have to change it.
No, so
Oh,
Jessica.
the
Jessica
one, you
Cha-
had that in a game. That's why I
Yeah,
knew the
Jessica
name. Yeah.
Chastain.
Yeah.
So I want to do Jessica Chastain, but I started thinking about her age, and I realized it doesn't work with my Luke. So I am actually gonna probably change.
She's
my
like
Leia.
40 something.
Yeah, I know.
She's pretty old.
I really like her, but she's probably too old for the role.
Almost old as Sue.
So you know what? Yeah, I'll change mine. You guys keep talking.
I went with I'm a little biased because I'm rewatching the series right now, but I still love her.
Mhm.
Emmy Rossum.
You were watching Shameless.
Yes.
I love
You're
Shameless.
Yeah, dude, I
She'd
love
be
Shameless.
good.
I think so too. She kind of comes off as a badass.
Yeah.
I mean, Leia was a badass and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of rough around the edges type girl. That's pretty much what she plays in Shameless.
True. That is
But she's
exactly
good
what she
looking.
plays.
She's good looking.
Ain't too hard on the eyes, you know.
Yeah. Big Emmy Rossum fan.
No, that's a good one. I like that a lot.
I'm real upset she's leaving Shameless.
Yeah, me too. Last season
That
coming up.
sucks. I know.
She played Bulma once in a Dragon Ball Z movie that was really bad. It's your fun fact about
Yeah,
her.
I know that. See, this is where I think I start to pick up the pace a little bit. I'm liking
that's
my
a good one.
actors a little
Oh,
more.
you're awesome. That's good. I went for one that looks like I feel like Leia would look like in this day and age, but
Scarlett Johansson,
no.
Jennifer Aniston.
No. I mean, like I
She's
just
older
think,
than
like,
Han.
No, I didn't mean it like that. That was bad phrasing. I meant like somebody that looks like Carrie Fisher did in the original ones. Sorry,
Okay,
but
that makes
I
sense.
went. My original thought was Emma Roberts. Is that the girl from American Horror Story?
Oh yeah,
I
American
like her,
Emma
but she's
Roberts.
too much. So
she's a little
too much.
she's a
I
little
want
too
Emma
much.
Watson
Emma Watson
because
that's
she's
a
got
good
the prestige. You believe she's a
Yeah.
princess.
I like that one.
Yeah,
No, that's
I mean,
that's a good one.
she looks like it. She's beautiful.
We have a lot of Brits.
Yeah.
Brits. Yeah, when I said Chastain, I decided that's probably too old. So I'm gonna change it to someone who will have the look and I think the ability to pull off Amelia Clark. Go with her. She's closer to that age that I would want. She's
She could do it.
the girl from Game of Thrones, the main girl. Yeah,
Never watched Game of Thrones.
She's real pretty.
She
She
wa-
could do it. She'd be perfect. She plays a queen or whatever.
yeah, she plays a queen in Game of Thrones.
already
She's
does
like
it.
the main character on that show. She could easily.
She's gonna be a princess now, though. You think she can handle? You think she'd handle the step down?
Technically, in the first few,
It's kind of a
seasons,
hit
she
to the
is a
old
princess.
ego, if you know what I mean.
At the beginning, she is a princess.
She turns it down. I'm not fucking being a princess. I was a queen.
I was a queen. But yeah, so I was changing.
I like it.
Scott, who you want to do next?
Obi-Wan or Han?
Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan.
Han and Luke, I feel like,
Who
are the
you
big
got?
ones. Obi-Wan. Joey will like this pick. Michael Keaton.
I like the Michael Keaton.
What do you not like about it? He's old. He looks
He's
old.
old.
He's old and he's a good actor.
Yes,
He is old. He's a great actor.
I don't know. The problem I have with picking real mainstream actors is I can't. Sometimes I get them like sucked into certain roles.
Yeah,
That's the only problem.
What role do you have Michael Keaton? as?
Batman.
Batman.
It's really the only. Yeah, that's fair. But
I
I
mean,
mean,
he's old and he's a great actor.
No, he is a great actor. Yes, but he's one of those guys that every time I see him, I can't help but think about it, and that would influence me.
you would look and be like, that guy's not Obi. He's Batman.
Yeah,
That's fair.
exactly.
But Keaton would definitely pull. And
I
I,
think
mean,
he'd
it's not a
be
huge
great.
role. So.
No.
I guarantee you, he'd do it well.
Oh yeah.
I don't doubt
I mean, it's
that.
Michael Keaton. He's gonna do it well.
Joe, who do you have?
I cheated a little bit.
Not to mention, I don't think he's quite old enough to. I mean,
He's pretty old.
I mean, the thing with Obi is they make him really old, but he does just die anyway. So you could really cast anybody in the role. They're always going to die regardless. But for me, I kind of cheated a little bit. But the perfect Obi-Wan, if you're going to reboot it,
are you really going with Ian McGregor?
is Ian McGregor.
I was going to do it.
That was, I literally looked him up and I was like, he's only 47.
I know.
now.
Yes,
like,
exactly.
That's what I looked up.
Yep.
So
And I meant it's a problem.
I was going to do that, but I just
So
couldn't
was
make
I.
myself. Do
My
it
problem
anymore.
was every time I was like, I would look up actors. I'm like, he could do Obi-Wan. And I'm like, but if you just put Ian McGregor in it, it's going to be a better movie. And
I
I'm
know.
like, you got to go with
I
Ian
think he's
McGregor.
one of the most underrated actors there.
he's
are.
great.
100%. That dude does
Is it
not
Ian
get the-
or, I always thought it was like Ewan or something.
That was Ian.
It's Ian. It's spelled Ewan.
Yeah, I thought it was
Ewan,
like
But yeah, Ian McGregor,
whatever.
super underrated actor, was amazing as Obi-Wan. Why not just bring him back?
That's
He's
what I
older
thought,
now. He would have some resemblance with fans from like newer fans. He'd sell well.
To me, it was just he's not old enough.
Yeah.
That was why I didn't.
That
put
is
him
the
in it.
Me
problem
too.
with him.
Me too. Because I was like, he's probably at least over 50, and I'm like, wow, he's only 47.
Yeah.
He was really
Yeah.
young when he came into Hollywood. Because
He
like he
must-
was
yeah.
in Black Hawk Down in like 2001.
Yeah.
When the original Star Wars,
Which is crazy to think he didn't
That was
blow
the
up more.
90s, wasn't it? Or that, not the original, but the three that he was in.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the 90s?
I can't believe he didn't blow up more, honestly.
It was the 2000s. I
Skylar,
think.
who's your Obi?
Was it? I can't. It was early.
My Obi? I'm embarrassed.
I'm embarrassed.
Rip Torn.
Rip Torn. Why does that sound familiar?
It was released in 1999. The
Okay.
first one, yeah.
Why does Rip Torn sound familiar, but I can't place it?
He was what's the guy? What's the head dude's name in Men in Black?
He could do it.
I think he could.
He could do it. I could see him being Obi-Wan 100%.
All right. I'll go with it.
Oh
He looks
my
pretty rough these
God.
days.
But that's pretty good for Obi because he looks. He looked real rough and
He looked rough.
Yeah, why not be the guy who
I
looks
love it.
he was in Dodgeball.
dodgeball.
He was Patches
Patches
O'Houlihan.
O'Houlihan, yeah.
You gotta grab it by the haunches. You gotta pump it into submission.
No, Rip Torn. That's a good one. I
That's
like that.
fantastic. That's such a good pick.
That's one that I really don't know if I could look past Patches O'Houlihan.
Like, oh, there's Patches teaching Luke how to hold a lightsaber.
Exactly. If you can dodge a if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a droid blast.
That's awesome.
Whipping.
That's
No, he'd
awesome.
be great. The comedic one. He would crush a comedic Star Wars approach.
Rip Torn. That's a good one.
I mean, they've been really comedic though lately, so I mean, it might work.
Yeah.
It might. Yeah,
It might.
I could see him doing it. I could.
Oh shit.
Who's up next? Han?
You want to do Han, save Luke for last? Or you want to save Han for last?
Save Luke for last.
Skylar, who got his Han?
I went with somebody you guys are gonna love. Carl Urban.
Love it. You know we
Yeah,
love him.
Big fan.
Yep.
I think
on my
he's the
short
ultimate
list.
badass, laid back, gonna get some sweet ass kind of guy.
Yep.
I
When
love.
I looked at him.
love
I
it.
thought about him too. I went younger. That's the only reason I didn't take him.
How old is he?
He's like 30s or 40s.
Oh wow. How young did you go?
I went because Emma Watson 20s. I went all three of those guys in their 20s because there isn't Isn't Han around the same age as like Luke? And,
I always looked at Han a little bit older, but yeah.
I looked at Han as older. Yes.
okay, but I went really young for all of them. For
I
the
fucking
major
love it.
three, those three, I went young. So, but I love
it.
Carl Urban.
I love it so
Yeah.
much. Skylar.
I was thinking about
Respect
him
it.
for like, I tried to get him in any of them, it just didn't
Yeah.
work.
I know. I was kind of hoping you didn't though, because I'm like, well, they picked him for Batman, so maybe they won't do it again.
Yeah, I laid off the Carl. For this.
I don't know how he's not in more movies. Everything he's been in,
Yeah,
I
he's
love.
just awesome.
Yeah.
He's just awesome.
He's like Ian McGregor.
Underrated guy.
I think Hollywood gets sucked into too much of.
The guys who have played and portrayed big guys, and then they want them for every role.
Yeah.
They don't like to bring the guys who are loved by most people, but not as well known.
Who'd you have, Joe?
I have another underrated actor, one who I love that I think is an absolute badass. John Hamm. I want John Hamm as my Han. Dude can
I like
fucking
him.
play savvy shit. I mean,
Yeah, he
Mad
can.
Men. That's literally his entire role, is almost being like a salesman Han Solo. And
Oh yeah.
he's fucking awesome and everything. He's another one I think's not in enough shit, but everything I ever seen him, I love him.
True.
Plus, he's got the looks. He can play off that
Easily.
sexy man.
Yeah.
So John Hamm is mine. About the same age
Like
as
it.
Carl Urban, though, I imagine.
Yeah. I would say they're about the same age. You guys went.
I think Carl Urban could pull off a better leather vest.
I mean, that's probably.
Yeah, but the arrogance that comes with Han,
Yeah.
John Hamm would actually have.
I don't know if you ever watched Mad Men,
No.
but he literally is just like a salesman version of Han Solo, just like the generic asshole who says everything you don't want people to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I'd like I love Carl. But
So,
yeah,
like
John
I
Hamm.
said, I went younger, and I like this actor. I think he's funny and everything. he's
Andrew
in.
Garfield.
No, he's too small. He's too tiny. So I went somebody totally different. Well, not totally different, but Zac Efron,
Zac Efron.
because I went younger.
Wow.
I went the whole.
Didn't
thing
see that
younger.
one coming.
I would,
So-
See,
Well,
that
I
would be
went
one of
the
those guys.
different-
See, I think like a guy like Zac Efron is the reason Carl Urban can't get work. Just throw that out there.
I've gained a respect for Zac Efron recently with a bunch of movies I've seen him in.
He's doing Bundy.
Yeah.
So I mean, I haven't seen it yet, but I've heard
Yeah.
it's supposed to be really good. He
Ma-
can be a more serious actor,
Yeah, he can. He's pretty funny too.
but he's funny. The thing with Han is like he has like funny lines, but he's arrogant and
Yeah.
he's good looking. And obviously Zac Efron pulls all of that off. And I was
Yeah.
going younger. I was like, I think he'd do a good job at it.
He always plays such a dumb guy, like super dumb.
Paper
He
boy.
does, but I don't think that he has to play that.
I know that,
You
but
know what I
again, I pigeonhole guys into their thing. It's like Jonah Hill can't get work because everyone pictures him as the funny fat guy.
And then when he's skinny, he tries to do serious movies. Nobody watches them.
No,
It's just
that's,
sad.
That's just how I
fair.
feel,
That's
that's
fair.
all.
I
I didn't see you going that. I didn't see.
I wanted,
No, I
I
like
wanted to
it.
go out of the
No,
box.
I
a
liked
little
that. It
bit.
was a very out of the box. I respected it.
Yeah.
Plus, I like Efron.
Zac Efron is nice, real nice.
Sue understands. She gets the pick.
Plus, he has like has longer hair sometimes. I feel like I don't know.
Wow, he went into the hair.
I was trying
Yeah,
to
that's
get. I wanted to
dedicated.
get actors that looked like the original, that could look like the original
That could
actors.
pull
too.
it off. And
Yeah.
that makes sense.
So that's.
Zach, who's your Luke?
I think Joey will like this. Evan Peters.
Evan Peters.
I don't know who that is.
Evan
Okay.
Peters was Quicksilver in X-Men. He's also in American Horror Story. Do you ever see X-Men with him as Quicksilver? God, that's such a good fucking scene. You should watch it one day.
It's awesome.
Just that scene. It's so funny.
This guy.
Evan Peters.
He could pull.
He looks like
it. Yeah,
well,
I'll
when
give
I
you
was
that.
looking through like the top actors in their 20s, I saw Evan Peters and I was like, holy fuck.
Holy
does
fuck,
he-
it's Mark Hamill.
It's a young Mark Hamill. And then I was like, he looks like it. And he's an amazing actor. He doesn't. What are you guys?
No, I think that's a good one. I
keep
think that's a
talking.
real good
He doesn't. Sorry, he doesn't. I thought you guys were reading a comment or something. But no, he's a great actor. If you watch him in American Horror Story, he's fantastic. Any movie I've seen him in, he does a good job.
No, I like Evan Peters a lot. He's one of my favorite parts about American Horror Story. So
Yeah.
I'm on board. And
He
he was
can
awesome
do
as
the
Quicksilver.
serious, and
he got
he's
that like nerdy kind of thing going on that Mark Hamill had, where he's like, that guy's kind of a loser,
Yeah.
but you want to root for him.
Yeah.
I respect it.
That's what I wanted.
Can I go next
Go
because of what
for
you
it.
just said?
Yeah.
Loser you want to root for? The one and only number 7, Matt Saracen. Zach Gilford is my Luke Skywalker.
It's just like a Friday Night Lights. guy.
Friday Night
Yeah,
Lights.
that's what I figured.
Matt Saracen.
I love him. Oh,
Loser you can root for.
loser you can root for. Fuck yeah, he could pull off the Luke look too. I love Friday Night Lights.
Yeah. Matt Saracen, Matty.
Hell yeah.
He's the ultimate loser you can root for. I mean,
Hell
and
yeah.
he's another guy who hasn't really gotten any
Work.
He's also kind of temperamental in Friday Night Lights, which is kind of like Luke is, you know, he gets real
Very true.
into it and everything. But he was in a movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger, The Last Stand.
Okay.
Got very little publicity. I really like that movie.
It was a zombie movie?
No.
No, that was Maggie.
No. It was. You watch if you ever can.
Okay.
I think it's on Netflix, maybe.
Well, that will help.
I've seen that movie with it's a good movie.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
It's
yeah,
kind of like I always thought it was kind of like the have you seen The Rundown?
yes.
I always thought it was
to that.
similar to The Rundown.
Yeah.
But with Arnold Schwarzenegger as the main character. It was like one of his it was a while ago. I want to say like 5 or 6 years
Yeah.
ago. Yeah. I remember that. It was a good movie.
A surprisingly good movie.
I'll have to check it out sometime.
It's not bad.
So you want to speak about losers to root for?
Joey Bowser.
Joey, I'm putting myself in this
I'm
goddamn
casting
Star Wars
myself.
movie. I'll quit being a loser. Ultimate loser. Toby Maguire.
Oh.
I hate that one. Bombed it. You get an F for the grade now.
Toby. He's the ultimate loser, man. You want
Yeah, but I don't want to root for him.
It's not actually Toby Maguire.
Oh.
I just wanted to watch Skylar get mad.
I knew it wasn't.
I was like,
knew
I
you were
would
just
never root
You were
for
just
him.
trying to
Oh, yeah.
tilt.
I wanted to get
Skylar.
Skylar up. He's way too old to play Luke.
And he's a terrible actor.
He's a good loser. But he is related to my actual pick. He got a little too jacked, which is the problem. But if he would not put on as much muscle and kind of go back to like when he first was, Tom Holland.
Tom Holland got Jack.
Yeah, remember like he takes his shirt off and freaking Homecoming and he put some decent muscle on. He'd have to be
still small.
He's still
though.
small, but I would like him to put under a shirt it's harder
I
to
think
tell.
like he's too well known.
I didn't cast anybody too well known. That was my whole thing. I wanted to put my big actor in the Luke role.
See, but I think that's the one you don't want to be the big role, in my opinion.
I
Who
would
the
actually
fuck
agree
knew
with
who Mark
Skylar.
Hamill was.
Well, other than who the fuck knew who any of them were?
Harrison Ford,
He was the only one.
James Earl Jones.
As a side
Yeah, but
note,
he's just the voice.
Tom Holland was my runner-up
Yeah.
behind Evan Peters.
Really?
Tom Holland, he's got the right size.
He's
He's funny.
Yep.
He definitely can play off a loser. I mean, that's the
what
role of
that's
Peter
Spider-Man,
Parker.
yeah.
So
I thought the exact same thing, but I didn't want to go such a mainstream actor, to be
Yeah.
completely honest.
I don't blame you. And I didn't either, but I tried to make all my other guys kind of like that mid-tier so that I could put the big role into Luke.
Mhm.
Plus, nowadays, Disney's going to try to push people. So I
Makes
figure
sense.
why
Fuck
not?
Disney. I'm not doing this based on Disney.
Well, they're the ones who are
I can see
remaking
it.
it.
No, we are. We are.
We don't have those
I can
kind of rights.
definitely
Career
see-
Backups Productions.
I can see Tom Holland though. I like
Yeah,
it.
I think it would work. But I had to do the Tobey Maguire thing because I knew it would piss off Skylar.
Yeah.
You should.
Matt. So we had Matt. All right. So who do you think's? I don't know if you could afford my budget. To be honest, I had a lot of pretty big actors. Who do we think won?
I mean, you're
this?
talking about Star Wars, but technically, if you look at it with who they've casted recently, they've like nobodies. So
Yeah,
that's the thing. Like nobody really picked nobody.
They did some good casting though with nobodies.
I agree.
they did.
I think
They
a
did.
lot
That's
of
the
them
problem
came in.
with us. Like we don't get to sit down and see people
Yeah.
rehearse these
We
parts.
can't watch these nobodies come in and be like,
But that's
"Oh."
what's fun about it. We
Yeah.
thinking about these.
Well, it's kind of what you
characters
said,
in the role.
Skylar, about how you, like with Michael Keaton, you struggle because you look at him as Batman. It's nice to get those guys and be like, hey, you are this character.
Mhm.
Like,
This is going to be
like
you,
Daisy Ridley
Yep.
isn't Daisy Ridley. She's Rey.
Yeah.
That's just how it goes.
and everyone will remember that for a
Exactly.
long, long
Like
time.
like Michael Keaton. No matter what she does now, she is Rey.
Very true.
Maybe other than the guy that plays Kylo Ren, he at least had some stuff beforehand. But I was for
Adam Driver.
Adam Driver. Yeah,
Yeah, but I don't really care for him.
Adam Driver. Yeah, we could do a whole topic on bad Disney casting, but we're not. We're
His
gonna move
nose is just so big.
Yeah, I'm not a huge Adam Driver. But yeah, that was fun. I like
I
recasting
like
stuff.
it. But I'm saying, who do you think's wins that? How do you got?
Touchdown, AJ Green. Me, obviously.
Me, I don't know.
It has to be me.
To remember all of them would be hard, but I think they're all good lists. I don't know if anybody made a pick where I'm like, well, that's a bad pick.
True. All right.
I respect your Efron pick. I got to give you that.
A little outside of the box.
Let the games begin.
You guys ready for a game?
Yep.
Zach, do you want game 2 or game 2?
I will take game 2.
Do you want to go first or second?
fuck. First.
Your first clue, Zach. I've been in exactly 4 movies and 2 video games.
4 movies and 2 video games. Spider-Man.
I like the guess though.
Did you say if this was like a person?
Oh, I guess I should. It's a Who Am I with a fictional character.
Okay.
Same as last
Your
game.
guess works.
Yeah, your guess did work. I'm glad
Venom.
you asked. Your second clue. I have no real family.
Frederick Douglass.
I
I'm sorry, what?
have no real family.
The Thing.
No. But that doesn't have family. Don't know if there's Thing video games, but there might have been.
He might have been in one. In video games.
Spyro the Dragon.
No. Those 4 really good Spyro the Dragon movies.
I liked it.
I am voiced by a man.
Goku.
No. Way more than 4 movies and way more than 2 video games.
I have nothing, Joey.
I know.
Pass.
So that's it's fun.
Pass.
I play a servant.
Am I up?
No, it's me.
Oh.
Skyler.
Pass.
Cinderella.
No, it's fair. Probably 4 movies, 2 videos. That's probably not terrible. That's good. No. I'm exactly 3 foot tall.
Bugs Bunny.
No.
Was a servant?
Yeah.
Pass.
I have magic abilities.
I don't know.
Crash Bandicoot.
I was saved by a sock.
Should I know these?
Saved by a sock.
What question is this? Is it the last
This
one?
is 7.
So this
I could give you an 8 though.
I was saved by a sock.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
my sperm.
I am a house elf.
Dobby.
There you go, buddy.
That was dumb.
That's not dumb. That's just we're bad. We should have got that.
I don't like Harry Potter.
Well, then
I like
you're,
the
then
movies.
you're
Potter.
bad.
I was so confused. The video games are what throw us off.
Lego. The Lego Harry Potter. Dobby showed up.
Dobby.
I thought you'd get it with the
Dobby.
sun.
Good old Dobby. Dolby Vision.
I never I didn't know if Skylar would get it, but I thought you'd get it with the sock at least.
I was like,
Oh yeah.
I was like,
okay,
I
I
should
remember
know
that.
this.
He opens that book and Master gave Dobby a sock.
Yep.
I sound just like him.
Good try, guys. Skylar, you're up, buddy.
All right, guys. So we're gonna do something a little different for my topic. What's this called, Zach? Don't laugh.
Don't laugh.
The rules. Gotta clear my throat.
Get it out of there.
The rules of this game are simple. We will tell really, really, really fucking stupid jokes. You can't laugh when I tell you these really, really fucking stupid jokes. Yeah,
Get it
Zach,
out
you're
now.
in trouble. You're laughing
Get it
already.
out. Get it out of
We
your
will take
system.
turns. We will take turns. If you laugh, you get a strike. You cannot laugh when you are reading your joke or when they give the joke. Okay?
Okay.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
First person with 3 strikes is the losers. I have a phone call you have to make.
Sounds good.
We're going to rock, paper, scissors here to see who goes first.
Fuck yeah.
We're going to go
Wait,
clockwise.
and you can't
We're-
laugh during your own joke.
No, you can't laugh. We're going to go counter or clockwise from whoever wins first after that. Ready? I'm going first. Rock for the win. All right, I like
Johnson.
this. Let me get my jokes out here that I have presented.
Zach's already like, huh? How quick
Zach-
can I lose?
Zach, this first one's for you. If a woman sleeps with 10 men, she's a slut. But if a man does it, what is he?
I don't know.
Gay, definitely gay.
Not bad. That's not bad.
Nobody laughed. Okay, good. Zach, you're up.
What's the best thing about Switzerland?
What?
You guys ready? I don't know, but the flag is a big plus.
Does have a flag as a plus. All right.
Plus is a flag, whichever way you look at it.
Respect. All right.
I thought that one was hilarious. You just laughed.
No, you're allowed to laugh at your comments.
Okay.
Okay. Just not during the actual.
Yeah, no,
joke
you can't
portion.
laugh during the joke. It's not going to be radio silence for our listeners. This sucks.
This one's relevant today, stuff. How did Darth Vader know what Luke got him for Christmas?
He felt his presence. That was my next one.
Oh, there's a chuckle. Yeah, that's it.
That is not at the joke.
Roll
That
it.
is not
that
at the
in?
joke.
Is that in?
That was a comment.
Doesn't matter. That's a chuckle
Comment.
during the joke.
We just said comments are fine. We literally just said that.
That,
was my
that's a
next
comment on the joke, though. Now that's
We
a strike.
just said
That's
that.
a strike for
No.
you. I'm sorry.
No, it was a comment.
We got it
about
all
Joey's
the
together.
the
joke.
host.
It's my game.
Yeah, but you're just trying to help yourself. Now, if it
No.
wasn't you, you're biased.
It was a
now.
comment.
I don't think you should be
Flip
able
a
to.
coin.
I think if you ruin somebody's joke, also.
Well, you can't add rules now,
All right, fine. Let's just move forward. We have the rules set.
so I can't. Okay, fine.
We have the
Can't
rules set.
Okay.
Yeah, because Zach could still laugh.
Okay.
Bow, bow, bow,
What's
bow,
worse than AIDS?
bow. HIV.
This podcast.
you did.
Yeah, you did.
I couldn't do it.
That was just hurtful.
I know. I thought you guys would laugh at that one.
I was over here dying, but
I think I got sad a
That's
little
one
bit.
for me.
all right, Sky's one.
You really liked it, didn't you?
Like, you guys ready? I'd like to start with chimney jokes. I've got a stack of them. The first one is on the house.
That's just not doing it for me.
I like Skylar's because he laughed at it his own. That makes it my favorite. Skylar, why would a man spear peanut butter on the road?
Why?
To go with the traffic jam.
Weak. What does a cannibal do after he dumps his girlfriend? He wipes his ass.
That one took me a second because I thought you were going to say barrier, but yeah. But I get it. It's a poop filter.
Somebody actually complimented me on my driving today.
Did they?
They left a little note. Said parking fine.
I
All right. I don't know if we're just good at not laughing or if bad jokes are just too bad.
I hope these are tanking horrendously.
Like everybody's listening, like, oh man, I wish this wasn't happening. All right. I used to hate facial hair, but then it grew on me. Zach's always so close. He manages to do such a good, like, underlying, not ever letting air out.
I bought a box of condoms earlier today. The cashier asked if I'd like a bag. I said, nah, I'll just turn off the lights. Yeah.
For future references, that's the best joke of the day. That's just the good one.
I'm fine with laughing at that one. That one deserved a laugh.
One and one.
Why do we tell actors to break a leg?
Why?
Because every play has a cast.
I get it.
Some of the years are just very clever.
I know. I think they're funny, but apparently
At
not.
least you're not laughing.
Yeah.
That's true. Skyler's the one who laughed at his own joke. What did Batman say to get Robin in the car?
Robin, get in the car.
He said, Robin, get in the fucking car. I like it, Skyler.
What's the difference between Bill Clinton and JFK?
One has a bolt in their head.
Ooh.
One got his head blown off, and the other was assassinated.
It's a dick joke.
It's
Like-
a blowjob joke.
You need a dick for that.
All right, I'm laughing at your comments because they're so dumb. All right. What's the difference between a hippo and a zippo? One is really heavy and the other is a little lighter.
Because Zippos are lighters.
Again, just clever, I guess. I'm better at clever jokes.
Hey, Skylar, you want to hear a joke? Women's rights.
Oh, Zach. That's just a classic. I've heard
Yeah.
that one too many
That's why I
times.
like- you know-
so many
I was like,
times,
this is-
I just love it.
Yeah, I was like, this is a good classic. We'll try that because the clever ones aren't working as well. We'll try to go classic.
This one is for all my pedophiles out there. What's the best part about sex with 28-year-olds? There's 20 of them.
I saw that one coming.
You were living up to that
Oh,
comment.
did you?
I'm addicted to brake fluid. But I can stop whenever I want.
Because brakes stop the car.
Is that what they do?
These are clever, but
Hey, Zach, you want to hear a good punchline? Your ex.
I don't even get that one. What's red and smells like blue paint? Red paint.
It's kind of like red fish, blue fish, but with paint.
I'm gonna go with jokes I'm not even sure I get because of the ones I like. So, what is Harry Potter's favorite method of getting down a hill?
What?
Walking. JK, rolling.
I like your cleverness.
The good news is I did so much research for these that I know the punchlines are coming, and that helps. That's an honest. It's just me being honest. I have a feeling this is tanking with our listeners.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think they're fucking out right now?
Yeah.
Do you want to keep going?
Yeah, we'll keep going.
All right.
Just start making more women jokes and you'll get me real quick.
Hmm. Do you guys think onions are the only food that can make you cry? Well, let me throw a coconut at your face.
That's not clever.
I wasn't going for clever. They're not working.
I saw 6 men kicking and punching my mother-in-law. My neighbor asked if I was going to help, and I told him, no, 6 should be enough.
Some of yours are just mean.
What do you call a walking nun?
AJ Green scoring another touchdown?
You're joking.
It's like
You're
AJ.
please joking because I'm playing AJ Green.
No,
right
I'm
now.
not joking.
Cool. Just make a fucking tackle. Come on. Okay. What
Anyway,
do you
your
call a
joke?
walking nun? A Roman Catholic.
All right.
Joe?
What's the difference between a piano and a fish? You can tune a piano, but you can't tuna a fish.
Oh, I get that.
I was just laughing. Just
Yeah, I'll give you that.
What does the sign of an out-of-business brothel say? Beat it, we're closed.
Masturbation joke.
The frustrated cannibal threw up his arms. Yeah.
I threw up when I heard that joke.
That's rude.
He didn't write it. It's okay.
That's a good point. What's the scariest plant in the jungle? Bamboo.
That's just so dumb. You can give it to me. Because Joey like went into it, just like bam, boo.
I was like, I gotta do. Well, you can't. Well, the quality of telling jokes sometimes is that you can chuckle as you tell a joke, which can get the chuckle. So I was like, what can I do? I was like, bam, boo. I'll just get real fucking into it.
What is Whitney Houston's favorite coordination? Hand
See, you gotta get into it. I think those ones helped at the end.
How many Mexicans does it take to screw in a light bulb?
Just one.
Fuck. I think that's hilarious. All right.
I got one more.
I gotta make a phone call.
I got one more. What's worse than waking up at a party and finding a penis drawn on your face?
Finding a real penis on your face.
Finding out it was traced.
It's pretty good.
It's kind of along the lines of mine.
Why was the guitar teacher arrested? For fingering a minor.
Oh man, you're really living up to the pedophile tag.
Pedophile jokes are always funny.
Yeah. Sorry.
Well, see, I try not to go too dirty or too like raunchy, like bad jokes, because you said you want to do a topic like that in the future. So I was like, I'm going to save those for that topic.
Zach, I got one more. This is for you.
All right.
What does a vegan musclehead eat?
I don't know.
Grains.
I like
You can do your punishment next week. We're running out of time.
I had a similar
okay.
joke with vegan and zombies,
Yeah.
and then the greens. Well, guys, I hope that went as well for you as it did for us.
That was hard for me to not laugh. I'll have you guys know.
Yeah, but laughter is so contagious that I hope our listeners didn't just listen to us not make sounds and just be like, "This sucks." But who knows? Hey, we were creative today, nonetheless.
We were.
We had very original ideas today. We got
I
to
liked them.
hear some real bad dad jokes, practically.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what it was. Bad
Yeah.
dad joke.
Bad dad jokes. Few sexual humor in there.
Your dad makes pedophile jokes?
all the time.
All the time.
Okay. Well, that's true. Yeah.
Because he was, I don't, okay. Well, guys, this has been the career backups. Oh, fuck.
Backup of the week.
Dude, we were running so long, I just blanked on it. My apologies. Cool. Skyler, you got a backup of the week?
Does anybody have a backup of the week?
Fuck no, I have
I got one.
no time.
So there's this lady. Her name is Nancy Crampton Brophy. And what she used to do is she was a big writer and she loved writing murder, mystery, romance novels. You know, that whole sexy, steamy shit where somebody always dies.
My favorite books. I
Yeah.
read them all the time.
50 Shades
Exactly.
book of the year. Book of the lifetime.
It's like 50 Shades, but except the husband always
Better.
dies in the end.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Plot
She
twist.
got arrested.
Wait, didn't
She got arrested the other day.
She tried to live out one of her
She
books.
killed her husband.
She's just trying to get famous.
What
What was her motive?
She literally wrote a book entitled "How to Get Away with Killing Your Husband,"
and then killed her.
and then
husband.
killed her husband and tried to get away with it.
Nice.
She's just trying to get famous.
Yeah.
She's
She was-
like, I will sacrifice my husband.
I
to be
literally think
famous."
there's a movie about
It's every Lifetime movie ever.
it. Fuck yeah, Lifetime.
No, she was on this. She had a blog where she'd write all these sexy, steamy things, and she had a big following too. And she used to make jokes about how like, oh, if my husband never goes missing, you better launch an investigation. LOL. Well, then he was a cook at Oregon State University, and she just went and shot him one day.
Jesus.
And she like the police didn't know who did it for like 3 months, and then they finally determined she did
Figured it out. Like, oh wait.
So like she got away with it for like 3 months.
She just showed up at Oregon State, shot him.
They have no motive or anything yet. They haven't really dug that deep, but they just have enough evidence now that they arrested her.
Dude, I bet it's just to get famous.
Seems
So
like
if Sue ever starts writing books about how to murder your husband,
I'd flag her as suspect number one.
get her the GTFO, Skylar.
GTF.
Yeah.
Now I did forget. Erica did send me a photo the other day, and she said we should mention it for backup because it's funny. And it's a billboard sign that says, "Why support President Trump's immigration ban? 19 Muslim immigrants killed 2,977 Americans. Never forget September 11th." And at the bottom, sponsored by North Carolina Pastures. Church getting real involved in the immigration ban.
Pastors.
Pastors, my bad.
I thought you said pastures. Like
I-
I was thinking, I was
I
thinking like
knew what he
fields.
meant. I
was
knew
thinking
what he
fields.
meant.
I'm like, is it like a farmers association? I'm not understanding the joke here.
No, you're right. I'm just dumb and bad with words. But yeah, so like seeing the church, we'll get in them anti-Muslim comments.
Well, I mean, Muslims are dirty. That was a joke. I don't.
All right, guys.
Oh, okay then.
I just
should've-
offended all of our Muslim
You should have
viewers.
told that joke in the last segment.
You wouldn't have laughed anyway.
Yeah. Well, guys, this has been the Career Backups podcast.
I had a Jewish joke.
Oh, you should have used it.
I'm going to use it right now.
Go for it. End it. Give us a nice joke to end it.
Why do Jewish men like to watch porno movies backwards?
I'm already intrigued.
They like the part where the hooker gives the money back.
Oh, that's fucking good.
Bring it down the
would've-
house.
That would have got me.
I would have laughed at that one. That was a good one.
Hey guys, we ordered the shirts.
We did. We ordered the shirts.
They will be here in less than 2 weeks.
Let's go.
We're gonna mail them to people
No.
because we know everybody ordered
Yes.
them.
We sold 17.
That's a good number, man. I would have never guessed.
Support you backenders. Love you guys.
Buddy made it.
Buddy made it.
All right.
All right, guys. This has been the Career Backups. We will see you next week. Peace out.
Later.
Peace.